A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely. Duke Champ will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
Right, come on now.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
All right, one time.
Belted out toward deep center field. Risnick going back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and the Twins have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
Well, this is a pitch he'd love to have back. You can see where it is. Catching way too much of the plate.
Duke Champ comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. Duke Champ will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Oh, it looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustment.
Duke Champ steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Melancon's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Astros win this thing 5-3. Good night from Minneapolis. Nighttime skies above over the home of the Twins, Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the American League. Duke Champ will stand in now. He drove in all 3 of his club's runs in that ball game a night ago.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rasmus has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Duke Champ stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Hit well on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Duke Champ will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up.
Get him with your best stuff right here, huh?
Tap down the line. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw is not gonna be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Settling in now, Colby Rasmus. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. This is hit softly to third. And, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Duke Champ will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
One pitch right here. One out.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he wound up being a pretty tough out. You see the 3 hits, 2 of them were doubles, and he was a real headache every time he stepped to the plate.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Astros win this thing 8-2. Good night from Minneapolis.
No errors. They left 21 runners on base. For the Twins, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.
Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the American League's Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. With that, we give you a look at A.J. Hinch's Astros lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do.
Phil Hughes will be on the mound for Game 4. EK, what's the word on Duke Champ steps in now, just hoping for something to go his way. And as you can see, that has not been the case in recent days. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. EK, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And obviously, that includes taking the first 3 games of this series as well. So they're out looking for the sweep here in the finale.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Duke Champ is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Springer. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Duke Champ will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
Duke Champ will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Champ is retired. 2 down now. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Astros win this thing 4-1. So long from Minneapolis.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.
And in this critical spot, we're going to see a pinch runner here.
No one better. Clutch up here. No one better. Need you right here.
Runner goes for second. Ripped on the ground to first.
Run it out, dig.
And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Here we go. No one better.
And he lays off. Ball 4.
Lay off that one. Good eye.
So coming to the plate, Byron Buxton, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Hit to short, reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the show. Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins. It's Twins baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Duke Champ steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. EK, you look at the M's entering play here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And they got a great pitching performance in the opener of this series, so if they could get anything comparable here or the rest of this road trip, you can bet they'll take it.
Grounded back up the middle. Cano for 1. On to Lind, and it's a double play. Duke Champ will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Miley's ready. Here comes the first pitch. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And now it's hard to do, but you've got to try and push the reset button on the mound. You're basically starting the inning from scratch, so you got to make sure that 4 is all they're going to get.
And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He drew a walk his first time up.
Hey, stick your plan up
there he goes.
Get your pitch and drive.
Ground ball right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. And he is in there. And with that, Joe Mauer is set to try his luck now with 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here.
And you know he's walking to the plate just licking his chops. Everybody else has made it look so easy, so he should have plenty of confidence in the box right now.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Duke Champ steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. In the air now, out to right field. Bautista has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Duke Champ will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, third baseman, Duke Champ.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Such a good pitch right there. That first pitch changeup. When you can tell a guy's up there all amped up to hit, use that against him.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Ready on 1-2. On the ground to third. There is Seager. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Duke Champ gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Get your pitch.
Here you go.
Hot shot to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Go.
And not in time as the run scores. Edwin Encarnacion stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change
Right here,
their
find the
approach.
ball.
Use some caution or something.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1. And the Twins' efforts in our game this afternoon were spearheaded by the play of this man, Edwin Encarnacion. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 12-3. So long from Minneapolis.
Target Field Station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.
Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. His on-base percentage is over 400 in the last 10 ball games. Done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute.
Let's go.
Duke Champ will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home, and not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into score. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Well, he's definitely off to a great start here in April in terms of driving guys home. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep up that pace for the entire season.
Seager is over, and that's the second out of the inning. Trevor Plouffe will get his first shot now. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers over his last 10 games. He's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. And if you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
In the air out toward right field. Cruz has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mike Zunino will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Duke Champ stands in following an RBI single this first time through. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out toward second. Cano fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Twins, first baseman.
Duke Champ will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
He's set. Here it comes. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
High in the air out to center field.
Have a look.
Martin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Come on, big guy. One time.
Duke Champ gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Third baseman, Duke Champ.
All right, come on now. One time. Let her fly.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Striding into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Trevor Plouffe comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within him.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Settling in now, Duke Champ. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Duke Champ.
All right, one time.
First offering on its way. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Edwin Encarnacion stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip. That's popped up. Now towards short right field. Cano onto the grass. 2 gone. Trevor Plouffe struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
To short.
Right here, on the
Fielded
back.
cleanly. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side. Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there?
baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Minnesota Twins and the Tampa Bay Rays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. With that, a look at Paul Molitor's lineup for the visiting Twins. Duke Champ settles in for his first at-bat, and he'll be looking to break out in this one, not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. High and deep to right center field. Souza going back. Gone! Solo shot to right center as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were...
Steve Pearce will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. Hughes comes set. Here's the 0-1. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Logan Morrison will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Logan Forsythe will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 2 in games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Duke Champ is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Here we go.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Odorizzi looks in. 0-2 on its way. 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off. Edwin Encarnacion is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Throw over to first and the runner back.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And yet another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back in. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Plouffe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, this is due justice for the guy on the mound. He probably should have had the strikeout on the last pitch, but, you know, at the plate, you got to know you're not going to get that pitch called the ball twice in a row.
Striding into the box, Brian Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Here we go.
Hit to short. Miller's got it.
Hold up.
On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Logan Morrison is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Up.
Now batting, second base.
Duke Champ will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Hey, get on for us here.
Odorizzi comes set. First pitch on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, he brought it back.
Nice.
Number 38 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning. Duke Champ strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Strikes to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Hey, get him with your best pitch.
Steven Souza tripled last time up, and he's set to bat again here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Chopped weakly to the left. This one. Throw will be in time to first, and Hughes is looking strong here. 2 away now.
Here we
So
go.
coming to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his...
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Tampa Bay Rays. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He's gone deep 5 times in the last 10 ball games. But clearly, he's seen the ball really well right now.
Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Duke Champ will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Smiley gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out. And he misses and likely will get an earful here as that retires the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Steven Souza will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Hit to third. Champ takes it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with that,
he does a lot of things right at the plate. He takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Smiley comes set. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Pierce at first, and it's a double play. Number 38 stands in for the first time. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Drilled down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So striding in, number 20, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Forsythe comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that. Into the box now, Steve Pierce, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Santana comes set. Here comes the 3-2. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Logan Morrison will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But, hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Duke Champ will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
And to me, this just looks like the classic case of a guy who's giving it his all this afternoon, but he's just flat out of gas.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And there he goes towards second. Hopped up. Pierce has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rays lead it 11-3. Corey Dickerson digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Grounded to third. Champ is up with and reined in 1 away. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Logan Morrison. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 14-3. So long from Tampa.
32 and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in that 6th spot. His on-base percentage is over 400 in the last 10 ball games. Done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Edinson Volquez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls.
Duke Champ will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Volquez has his target. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. EK as the Jays take the field here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, all good things must come to an end. And that winning streak finally ended last time out, but I don't think that'll slow this bunch down at all. The way they're playing, they might just pick up right where they left off.
Bounce to first. Colabello right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Striding into the box, Duke Champ. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Volquez sets. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And on one pitch, he's retired.
It probably goes without saying, but he'll be unhappy with that at-bat. This is it.
Josh Donaldson is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his team are.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
The right fielder.
Duke Champ will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
Right here.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance.
Jamal Paquette will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Grounded to third. Champ is up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still down by a count of 4-2. Duke Champ will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
You know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. And guys, the Twins were given a great boost in this one thanks to the start of this man, Tim Lincecum. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 4-2. Good night from Toronto.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Twins. 4 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. With that, a look at Paul Molitor's lineup for the visiting Twins. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's gone deep 5 times in the last 10 ball games. Clearly, he's seen the ball really well right now.
Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, they were real happy with his last start. Got into the 7th inning. He kept the other team at bay and got his ball club to win. They'll take that same sort of effort here.
Duke Champ gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Champ.
Let fry. Let's go right here.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. EK as the Jays take the field here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Come on, run it,
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Jamal Paquette will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play.
And you know what, guys? He's got the 3rd best batting average on the club.
Hey, no outs here.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Duke Champ stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, but this time, if he can just put the ball on the ground again, he's going to have a good chance at an RBI because right now the infield's playing back.
Line toward the alley in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he's going to wind up with an RBI on this ball, but I got to think that he was imagining extra bases after this ball left his bat. That's a nice play out there in the alley to run it down.
Michael Saunders is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, he makes the stop. He's up with it. The throw. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play.
Duke Champ will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pilar's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Duke Champ stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Duke Champ.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
2 strikes.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
The 0-2 home. That misses 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their little game now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and the count now 2-2.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Here comes Escobar heading for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Oh, what a play. To first. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, great play.
Duke Champ gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Hey, need you right here now. Here we go.
Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Come on, Big. Get your pitch. Let's go.
Punch up. Drive him in for us.
Cecil comes set. Here's the 0-1. And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
This is the trouble trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there.
3-2.
It's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. Michael Saunders will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
And here's that sequence once again right here on Showtrap. Now, normally this is a guy that you might want to nibble with, but he was all business here in this at-bat. Each one of these pitches finds the strike zone, and they're able to set him down quickly to lead off the inning.
Josh Donaldson will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. 6th home run on the season for him. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Jordan Walden will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Jay Bruce comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting.
Troy Tulowitzki steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Jamal Paquette will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Jamal Paquette.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
One down, one down.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
2-2.
To 2-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Devin Travis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Devin Travis.
One away. One away.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can.
No strike.
Outside, 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So stepping in, Ryan Goins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, we got one.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
And listen to this crowd now. They are into it.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Boy, you start to feel for him out there on the mound. It's getting tough to watch. And what's surprising is that he's still even out there.
Ryan Presley will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Presley.
Tony Sanchez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Well, this pitch is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run is scored, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Kevin Pillar will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
And he is in there. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Plouffe has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We've played 8 full. Toronto leads this one 7-6. Roberto Ozuna is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up.
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series. between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Now to the plate, Duke Champ, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we
High
go.
and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Bruce. To the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Twins take a 1-0 lead. Edwin Encarnacion will get his first cuts here, and the danger's obvious as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Duke Champ is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chop foul right at home plate. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Edwin Encarnacion is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Duke Champ will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here's the first pitch to him. Shot towards second.
I'll find it.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man. Leading off the inning, Eric Ibar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Swing, and he pops it up over toward foul territory and taken in out there for the first out.
We'll take a look at this on show track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
Duke Champ strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Let it fly now.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Edwin Encarnacion will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBI.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Eric Ibar will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Hit to third. To Dozier for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there, 7 1/3 strong innings. He really put him in a good position to win this ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 2-1. So long from... This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Duke Champ is in the glow, as today we wanted to check in on one of the younger players in this organization. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Number 23 will take his first cuts now. 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday.
Hey, no outs now.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Duke Champ will stride in. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday.
Third baseman, Duke Champ.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Tillman into his motion. 0-1 on its way. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there.
He's going, he's going.
Runners off for second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
All right, hold on right here.
And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still no. Trevor Plouffe gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
Stay hot up there.
Swinging a soft liner.
All right, make a turn, make a turn.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
And things have not come as easily for him as they did the last time he took the mound. He's already given.
Duke Champ digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Tillman's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And that's not That is not good.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup. Give him a different look.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather. Michael Rodriguez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. To Dozier for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back. Duke Champ will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hats.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you wanted.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
About the only silver line.
Duke Champ ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And so striding in, number 20, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat. For now,
0-2.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Clutch up now.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across. Chris Davis is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting away. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.